Hello everyone, bonjour à tous, and welcome to Legally Blonde Abroad. So, finally I have some time and I'm going to sit down with you guys and talk to you about everything that's been going on. I know I've posted a lot of videos of me traveling all over the world. That's all backlogged from the trip before the study. So now I'm here. I'm in my apartment here in Moulin Lyon, but I know that so many of you guys have questions about studying here, things that you want to know. So I'm going to start a new series called Life in Lyon. So today is going to be more of an admin kind of day. I think I'll start with stuff that you might not think about necessarily when you are getting set up to come here. A lot of it you will pick it up when you arrive and you'll figure out what you need to do. But I'll give you some warning. We'll chit chat about a few things that I've had to do here that I didn't realize I needed to do. I plan to do a specific episode on accommodation because I know that's something that everyone really wants to know about. When I was in your position watching or looking on YouTube for videos, there was nothing out there on accommodation in Lyon. So I'm going to run through private flatting, going to a university lodgement, everything and anything that you guys want to know. Please comment, tell me what you're wondering about, what you want to know, because this is really helpful as a tool for you guys coming here to Lyon to think about what you need to do. So yeah, haven't got a plan. All I can say is that I'm really excited to talk to you guys about life in Lyon. So where do I start? Well, I will start with, I am at Université Moulin Lyon, which is part of a series of universities. You have Lyon 2, which is Lyon 2, and Lyon 3, which is Lyon 3, and they're part of the Jean Moulin University system. Where the university is, I am studying at the Manufacture de Tabac, which is one of the campuses part of Lyon 3.
So here we are at Jean Moulin 3. We are students here and we really enjoy it. It's really sunny all the time.
It's a great time.
We have so much fun.
More university. It's beautiful. Like and subscribe.
And that is situated between the 7th and the 8th district of the city. And it's quite far away from where I am, but it's okay because I take the metro and it works really well. It's like I have to leave home about half an hour before the class starts. You'll find when you come to Lyon that the public transport is absolutely fantastic. They've got the tram system, the metro system, buses, and it's all linked together on the TCL card, which is this card right here. And you just sign up for this when you arrive in France. Okay, TCL card, you can get that regardless of whether you live here or not. But if you want to get the student card with the student discounts, you need to have your student ID card from your university. So getting the student card from the university is a bit tricky as well. In order to get that, Lyon 3 would not give that to me until I had been to a bank and I had set up a French bank account. And at the French bank account, I obtained the d'Habitation, which is like living insurance. And when I had the documents for that type of insurance, I took it to my international relations office. They took a copy of the papers and then they gave me my student ID, which then enabled me to get my TCL card for the metro bus tram system. When I first signed up for exchange, I was adamant that I was going to go somewhere that was right by campus, but it didn't work out that way. And to be honest with you, I'm now living in Lyon, which is the old part of town. It's such a beautiful spot. I live with a French girl. I catch the metro every morning. I feel like I'm a local. I walk down the streets, the bakery's open, people are opening up shops for the day, and I'm honestly, it's so cool. I love it. I really love it. So this video is mainly going to focus on those of you who are thinking of coming to Lyon to do the self program. Self program that I'm doing is specifically courses for exchange students in English, except there are compulsory French classes that you have to take to improve your French skills. So I will tell you more about that. Moulin Lyon also offer a program called the DEUF program, which means that you study your classes in French. The real timetable itself. So this is what my timetable is like. It looks very, very chilled. On Mondays, I have 2 law classes. They go from 11 AM until 5 PM. So that is 6 hours straight of lectures. It's quite intense at the time, but if you look at my timetable, I finish class on Thursday mornings at 10 AM. So that is a really, really nice timetable. It means that I get a long weekend. And generally, I do take this opportunity and I go away for a weekend. So far, I've been up to Paris, I've been over to England for a weekend, I've been to Germany, little day trips out of Lyon to Peruge and Geneva, which is over in Switzerland. And I'm still planning trips as the weeks go by, which has been so nice. Honestly, like, you know, the university get that you are here as well to have a nice time and to see a bit of the world and do a bit of traveling. So with the SELF program, you are allowed 2 unexplained absences per course. So if you can see here on my timetable, I have 4 law classes. So that means I can miss say European business law twice without explaining why I was away. If I am away for a 3rd time, I need a doctor's certificate to prove that I was legitimately unwell to make it to class. And do note that if there are assessments on one of the days that you are taking one of your unjustified absences, you may need a doctor's certificate. So it just depends obviously on the course and what's happening at the time and how flexible the teachers are. I've been quite strategic about it, so say I've taken a long weekend and I've done a day where I can take a Monday off, and then I will also maybe use another Monday as an unjustified absence later on in the semester, just depending on what my timetable looks like. But it honestly makes things a lot easier, and it's a really, really good system if you want to get away and do some little weekend trips while you are here. So thumbs up Jean Moulin for having the 2 unexplained absences per paper. I do note that the hardest paper for me has been French. Now, my level of French before coming here was pretty good because I have been in France before, I've done an exchange before. I speak French quite well, so I got put in one of the high level classes, which means that the teacher is a little bit stricter on us. The teacher takes the class very seriously, and it's a little bit harder to get out of those classes. Obviously it really depends on who you get, but just letting you know now, and don't do what I did and book trips way in advance and then find out that you've actually got a test or an assessment on. Just bite your time a bit, wait until you kind of have a clear idea of what the semester will look like. Don't start booking, you know, trips away straight away. Just ease into it and then kind of get a feel for how your timetable works for you. That's my biggest piece of advice in terms of schedule. But it's a really free schedule. I mean, I have long sections of class, but when I don't have class, I have lots of free time to play with. Right now it's Tuesday afternoon that I'm making this video. I had class for 2 hours today. I can chill out, edit some videos, do some homework, and just kind of get sorted for the week before I go away this weekend. So that is how a general week looks like for me here in Lyon. Next point, I'm going to talk to you about orientation week. So orientation, where you meet your friends, where you learn about the program, the SELF program or the DEUF program, where you do your French test, you get allocated into your assigned classes, you can do your enrollments, all that kind of jazz. So orientation week was really cool. Pretty chill, no, not like raging parties. They didn't organize anything per se. Erasmus, the local exchange students body or association, put on parties for you, so you can, that's your thing, go to Erasmus pages and check out that. But orientation at Jean Moulin was pretty straightforward. We had an intensive week of classes, French classes specifically. So once we had completed our French test, we were assigned to a class based on our level. We did French classes for that first week. and also some French civilization introduction classes to learn about French culture, French history, all that kind of jazz. So that was week 1, intensive week. You are required to be in Lyon for that week. Don't think that you can kind of bugger off and go holidaying and gallivanting around Europe. Save that for later on. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys, because my camera's almost dying. Please tell me what you want to know for next time. I highly recommend coming to Moulin Lyon for exchange. Au revoir. Merci everyone. Merci à tous. And I will see you soon. Ciao.